For a closer look into the legislature, we have Jordan Watt, Director of Government Affairs at Texas 2036. Jordan, thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has already laid out his top priorities for the legislative session. Governor Abbott's going to announce his Sunday night. We know the only bill they have to pass is a budget. So as Texas 2036 reviews each chamber's budget proposals, what do you find matches up with your goals, and where do you feel more attention should be paid?
Well, we were really excited to see the base budgets get filed last week. I think there are a lot of common ground issues that both the House and the Senate are working on for this coming session. In particular, we were really excited to see $2.5 billion dedicated towards water infrastructure. That is a huge concern for many people in our state, and we're excited to see that kind of investment in that issue. In addition, there's a $1 billion lump sum towards the employees' retirement system that will help pay off a number of pension plan issues that we have been experiencing as a state, and we were also excited to see that.
Texas has the dubious distinction of ranking number 49 out of 50 for healthcare access and number 45 overall for healthcare, according to a study by Wallet Hub. Do you feel enough attention is being paid to improving the health of Texans?
We were really excited to see Lieutenant Governor Patrick announce yesterday in his top 25 bills that he has a Make Texas Healthy Again policy that he is going to put forth. Now, we don't have the details of what that initiative looks like quite yet, but I think that's a great starting point for that conversation. In addition, the Texas House of Representatives has taken this issue on over the course of multiple sessions, mostly from a transparency of medical services and pay issue perspective, and we will continue to work on that issue with both chambers. But we're looking forward to what is to come on that issue.
Of course, when you look at energy, specifically renewable energy, Texas ranks pretty high, first in wind and second in solar. But President Trump is pausing renewable projects on federal lands and waters. Do you see this impacting what action the legislature will take when it comes to energy expansion?
Here in Texas, it seems like our state legislature is really interested in all of the above energy expansion, and that can include renewables in the conversation. This dynamic with the federal government in regards to this pause, I think isn't going to damper the conversations, but rather we will look at state solutions on those energy issues.
Texas continues to be a magnet for people wanting to move here. The Census Bureau estimates put that number at between 1,000 and 1,300 a day. Lieutenant Governor Patrick put increasing the state's investment in water supply pretty high on his list. How would Texas 2036 like to see the legislature attack this growing thirst for water in the state?
Sure. So, we're foreseeing that the state has to spend about $154 billion over the next 50 years to address our water supply and infrastructure issues that we're seeing. Ultimately, that $2.5 billion that we talked about with regards to the budget is a great start. We would like to also see the state legislature dedicate a revenue stream towards water infrastructure going forward, the way that we do for highways and roads. So ideally, that kind of investment would be leveraged in the future, and we could address that growing issue of water supply and infrastructure issues we're seeing.
Okay, that is all the time we have for now. Jordan Watt with Texas 2036. As always, it's a pleasure to have you on the program.
Thank you so much.